heal too. Just really quick, like a super brief introduction. My name is Brian, or Azneth, whatever's easier. Mythic Plus lead, Grand Fun, gonna be chill. I'm gonna probably try to make call outs where I can. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of learn, go at the speed everyone's comfortable with, and it'll be chill. I don't know. Oh, bam. I think we're all like. Yeah.
I will warn you, I have not played this character in like 2 months.
That's okay. Will this right? Refine this. I don't have any of my food. That's all right. Alright, well, do a little ready check. And then, do you prefer to go by, like, Seema or your character name? Or Sema?
Seema. Would be
Seema,
great.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well, we can use your key. And whenever you're ready, you can throw it in there. And at the end of that timer, click accept. And we'll get the show on the road. I can note, as a fair warning, I not the best with routes yet. I've only done each key maybe twice, except King's Rest. I couldn't even remember the name of it. Have not had an opportunity to get into it at all. I keep getting the same 2 keys.
The routing on this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this one's not too bad. This pole's a little bit bigger. I know some people tend to try to make it even bigger by going inside with this pack, but I don't want to go too crazy here. I think the biggest thing to watch out for my DPS friends is if those totems come out, I'm going to try to tank on top of them just so we can cleave them down. That is the biggest thing here. They can just pulse damage. Kind of sucks. Other than that, of course, kicks on the demoralizing shouts. Super important. Comes from these dudes. A weird little mini boss type of dude. Pretty sure this guy's big thing is just he's gonna leap towards someone. And so obviously you want to take that out a little bit and then get out of that area. And then at some point he's gonna chain us all down. So I think we stick relatively close, or no, it pulls us all in. And then we have to kill the sword here, the spear. And when that's dead, everyone wants to run out. And not too bad. Things also die pretty quickly and a key this low, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up and explain it all. So hopefully we get a chance to see everything. Everyone's doing good damage here.
Just trying not to die.
Yes, that's a dead DPS does no DPS. So and of course, if there's any like questions, like specifics or whatever anyone's curious about, I can certainly try my best to answer it. So if something comes up, let me know. I like to say I'm not a crazy good player. I just have a lot of time on my hands somehow, even I'm employed. So I don't know. I just put a lot of effort or time into pushing keys some seasons. So. I don't think, like I said, I'm nothing crazy, but here to have fun. So the fun thing about this dungeon, with it being super straightforward, it's just a lot of big pulls. So again, if I am going too crazy or overwhelming, whatever, just let me know. Gosh, the turtle being so slow is like so weird. This dude is going to do like a big charge. After he hits a wall, it's actually going to be a damage amp on him. So it's kind of difficult, but tanking him in like the smaller space is usually ideal. Oh, I am so sorry. Coming back for my guys. Hey, get over here, dudes. There we go. And then if he does that, your tank looks like a bozo. That would be me. Oh, got some friends here. I forgot. I always forget about this pack that spawns the little armored dude. But this area is really, really straightforward. That very first pull tends to just grab everything. Those guys don't really do too much that's noticeable. And then each little pod of people come out after certain fights are initiated. But yes, this boss, very fun. I don't have any super great tips, tricks, things to do on him just yet, other than he's going to eventually put a line on everybody, and you kind of want to put those just towards like the outer side of the arena if you can. You don't have to worry too much about like trying to get it to cross. Just make sure you don't necessarily hit anybody else with the line, and then these big puddles are gonna form. You want to try your best to distance. The longer the fight goes on, the more the arena just absolutely is filled up with them, so it is a bit of a pain. But in just a moment here, a bunch of orbs are going to shoot out from these, so just watch your feet and watch where they're coming from. So that's why if you can kind of put them all in the same area, that helps a lot, but it's not always going to be the case. It's not always going to be the easiest, so luckily we won't have to worry too much about it.
What I was going to say is what most groups do is they try to stack all on one side so that they all kind of go in the same spot.
Yeah. Obviously, also being in a 2, it's pretty fast. We don't have too much to worry about here. So, this one's a little bit on me for everyone's health bar. I totally apologize. I didn't realize that was the dude that slammed the ground. Excellent heals, and thank you for keeping us alive.
I've been playing a Holy Pally all week, so I keep trying to hit Holy Paladin hotkeys.
That's the worst thing about being an altaholic is I play one character. I try to like keep the same rough abilities, you know, on the same buttons.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes that's not always the case. This pack does have a screamer, so thank you. We're gonna let this guy kind of get a little bit closer. I haven't had a chance to DPS yet. I've been mostly playing my monk, so my perspective is a little bit skewed. I also don't heal ever at all. So what I see from that perspective is also not great, and I've never healed. So that's the other thing. Oh, this is the Devour thing.
I play all 3 roles, but I always start with healers.
Okay. Oh, I see. I like that. I will definitely be using this a little bit to perfect my routes, just as a heads up. So I realize pulling those screamers before, down kind of on the bridgey part, is super nice because we avoid this dude. It could be like grab that pack instead. So it's good to know. But this last boss, he's actually kind of fun for the DPS here. It is kind of going to be a visual thing as you see it, but I'll make the call outs here for it. And we can lust right off rip on this fight. I also completely apologize that I wasn't calling those out. So DPS, if you want to kind of make your way towards this, you'll see in a moment if you are in this area, you won't get pulled too much. We kind of have to loosely stack here for avoiding overlapping damage here. And then DPS, in just a moment, you're going to get an orb that's going to target you. And it's going to kind of chase you down. You want to stand on the opposite side of those portals. And you're going to kind of lead the ball into one of those. So you have to fight the gravitational pull and not getting hit by the tank's frontal. If you get targeted with this, keep moving in one direction. And it will... Yep, that one's a keep moving or you'll get blasted. It's not too easy to see, I suppose, because if you're also too close, it's gonna catch you. So once again, it's just a rinse and repeat here. You kind of loosely stack to not overlap damage. DPS are going to get an orb on them, and you just want to stand on the opposite sides of the portals. And then we're going to get one more of those targeted orbs. So with this, just keep moving left or right. Perfect. That's it. Let's rinse and repeat on this guy. It's not too bad. It's kind of a fun one. Thank you.
That's my first 10 plus score.
Bam. It's only gonna go up from here. And then if you still are in the key, if you did also have a +2 Star Arena, you can talk to the panda at the end and re-roll your key. That way, if we do want a different chance at a different dungeon.
I got a temple.
Okay.
Temple here also.
Oh.
But mine's a +5 now because of how it works, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Had so much extra time, we triple chested it, so it went up 3 levels. Couple isn't too bad. Would we like to increase difficulty, or everyone's still hoping to kind of get their feet wet with the 2s? I'm kind of feeling it out.
I'm okay either way.
Me too.
Okay, no problem. I think then, like, best way to learn would probably be to bump it up a little bit, as long as the healer was comfortable. I don't know if that 2 was, if I was making
Yeah,
you
we can go higher.
sweat really. Okay. Let's do. Let's see.
If you think 5 is too big of a leap, there's a way to.
Yeah,
Right.
if you want to drop it down to a 4, you can talk to Lindormi, and you just let her know, like, the level is too high. We can just do a 4 just because don't have to worry about the affix yet. Again, we'll still get everyone's feet wet, see what it feels like.
Okay, so I'm clicking on. Are you sure you want to reduce your keystone level?
Yep.
And,
And then-
it made it a 4.
Yep, fantastic. I think this one's in the time ways, and we're going to go to the Temple of Sethlorist.
Should be the right portal.
Yep.
Martin had a dream. Martin had a dream. Kendrick have a dream. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from last child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation.
If anyone is unsure, lost, I don't know if I've left here already before I start saying this. We can summon you with the law, or go out and grab you.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of looters. Next to that church is chicken. All you pussies is losers. All my niggas is winning, screaming all my life. I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from last child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Wifey, girlfriend,
ready?
and mistress. All my life, I want
Just a
money
second
and
here.
power.
Okay.
Right. I was turning on a light. I just realized it's dark and gloomy out. The perfect weather. But it's very dark in my room. All right. We'll get the show on the road with this one. I like that. Right. Yeah, you should not have that on. Okay, this one, Death Dungeon, maybe that's what I don't know. I'm good. Okay. Probably not my strongest dungeon, simply because I did not play during this season or expansion, whatever. So I don't really know it. And I've only gotten the chance to do this one a couple of times here, but it is pretty straightforward and easy as far as I remember. A couple of these guys hit like a truck. The Stone Fists, I believe, do group-wide damage slams. You know, big circles that kind of go out from a couple of the dudes. So just make sure you're kind of watching your feet. Also, the staircase makes this place or this area kind of a pain in the butt. But the closer you get to the other guys, there's always a chance you fall, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it's been fixed yet, but apparently the folio was bugged, or is bugged, and it pulls things. It kind of randomly targets people in the area that it shouldn't be that you're not in combat with. So if you ran into issues with mobs being pulled that you didn't think that you were engaging in combat with, Blizzard's fault.
I haven't seen it being a problem this morning, so I think that's it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's been hot fixed yet. I haven't heard anything or looked too much into it, but
Yeah.
that is good.
I read where it was fixed.
Okay.
I never got a chance to see it, but it sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it would just be, just grabbing mobs, and everyone's like, dude, it's definitely the DPS's fault. And it's like, man, it's not really anyone's fault. It's the multi-billion-dollar game company who doesn't know how to code their game.
It's the Warlock pets, I know it.
Yeah. To be fair, you know, this is not directed at Cinia or anything, but arcane mages I've not had a great opportunity with, or time with so far this season, where their orb, that big circle orb thing they shoot on, I don't know the name of the ability, they love that one right there. At least I think that was the one. Some folks just don't understand directions. And by directions, I mean the direction they're facing. But no, all good. It's not an issue here. But you guys can never pull too much for me. Apologies to the healer in advance. But anyway, okay, so this one here, everyone just kind of wants to space out. Realistically, it doesn't matter. And then run back in as fast as you can, because we want to get into this group soak here. I don't know how many people actually need to be in it. And then kind of everyone gets back out. This is like the, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the name of the song. Put your left foot in and you shake it all about. Boss. So, eventually, or just in a moment here, these two will switch. So now we can target Aspects because they don't have that shield. Fantastic job taking those little thingies out, just so they're not stacked up on top of other people. The big thing here will be we just are going to get those lines on us again that push us out. So just be mindful where you're facing and don't line up with one of those circles. We can come in. We can bring that stack back together. Fantastic. And then back out. These big circles that you get, if you typically get them or whatever, you probably place them along the edges close to each other, and everyone can kind of avoid that. Not that it's a big ask or anything, but I understand that can be a little bit of a pain to do. I think they're going to come out here in just a second again. So if you put them on the wall, stack them a little bit closer, everyone can, avoid that particular section. So, but this boss is also kind of interesting. So we're still going to get bumped up. You probably want to come over that way a little bit more. Oh, that's all right.
As far as how many people need to soak that group soak, on a low key, honestly, probably can tank it yourself, but I'm definitely gonna like everybody.
Okay, I was gonna say I think most people have also, done pretty good about soaking that up, so haven't seen the effects of what happens if people don't do that.
You just take more damage.
Yep, so. We're gonna kind of keep walking with this guy here. He's gonna keep spewing frontals, so. Oh. I see. Nothing too crazy here. At this section, I believe you're just kind of grabbing percentage, walking people down. This part may be a bit of a doozy. This guy's going to do a big frontal, so I'm going to let everyone catch up. And keep walking. There we go. Fantastic. The worst part is you get down halfway through the bridge, and then he does a frontal, and everyone's still trying to get there. Yeah. This room is pretty fun. Got a couple of casters. Kind of just pull and clear everything out here. So this boss, if I... no, I don't really remember. Too many snakes in this season. I'll remember when I see them, so we'll give active call-outs.
There's a thing, a green arrow that's going to put on 2 people. You want to be stacked on top of each other for that. So it's going to put you in a low cocoon. It's easier for people to break you out of this thing.
Okay. Right. And come in with that little green arrow. Perfect. There it is. Between this dungeon and Altar of Fangs, I always am like confusing things.
The main difference I found is Altar of Fangs is a lot harder.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Altar of Fangs. That was like my first key, and I didn't realize. Just to make sure you guys are aware before I yap, there's going to be lines that come out of the big guy there. So just make sure you're not in that path. It will hurt a bit if you're standing in it. So just be mindful of that. I will try my best to move the boss away from those if it comes to us. Or the ads. So we're going to go this way a little bit more. Yes, Altar of Fangs, that enrage on the standard ads at the beginning of the fight or the dungeon is just brutal, but luckily I heard it's getting nerfed.
That dungeon needs a lot of nerfs. There's a lot of things that do a lot of damage.
Yes, there was more than that, but Oh yeah, as the tank, I felt that one the most. Just like constantly, every mob is at 20 stacks of enrage, and it's just like you literally can't do anything about this.
On these orbs that we have to get through, does the Warlock Gate work to cross them or no?
We can try it.
Like,
I was gonna say, I don't know.
The first one's kind of easy.
Yeah, we can save it and give it a try. I mean, it's not like if we die, I don't even think we lose time for dying on this level, but we'll walk through this one and give it a whirl. Nothing wrong with live learning. I haven't had the chance to do this with a Warlock yet, and
I didn't do
Yeah.
it back in the day, so I don't know.
yeah.
It feels like something that they would not want to work.
Yeah. I could very easily see it not working, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll go first.
No, let me go first, because no. Expendable DPS.
Huh? These little sections are kind of interesting. Everything here kind of hurts a little bit. I feel like these Nimbus dudes kind of big damage and lots of stuff to avoid. So pulling it is kind of interesting. I don't think there's an issue with grabbing this guy. That once some people do die, you can grab the next one. Uh-oh.
The Nimbus guys stack a damage increases buff on them, but it's a priest I can just dispel it.
All right, say less. Yes, I am not always aware of those kinds of things, so with my limited healer knowledge. This boss is really weird because this arena feels very small. So there's going to be there's going to be like 3 puddles on the ground that you have to stand between the boss and those puddles. So you just kind of don't want to let him get the electricity from those. And then I think it drops like electric puddles on the ground, and we'll just tank him in a different spot. So we just kind of make room here. And so once again, just soak these up. I'm going to place them in a spot that makes it a little bit easier. Perfect. That's pretty much it. Like I said, this place is pretty straightforward, I feel like. It's very simple. Some say being the older dungeon. Do we want to try down this one?
Sure. I don't know how far out there I can put. Oh, that's pretty far.
I don't think it works.
Got pretty to get stunned there.
It's all right. Now we know. This section's a little bit goofy. I don't like this one because it's like, I don't know. As a monk, I don't really like. It's not hard at all, but it's just like, why have the thing on the ground that also slows? I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. But it's simple. Yes, and for anyone who does remember this dungeon as well, this got easier. You just have to stand in this area and no longer have to channel it. So we just kind of have to sit here and kind of DPS some dudes down. And it will randomly kind of target people, and I believe while it's targeting you, you just take pretty big damage, so something to keep in mind. These temple disruptors are what really are pain here. If you have some sort of fear or something that you can kind of lock one out while the group can't interrupt or deal with that one, it's not too bad. Switch over to this guy here.
I mean, I do have a fear that we're just DPSing him down, so...
Yeah. Does the Warlock Fear make them run around as well?
The priest one doesn't.
Okay. There you go. I do have my paralysis, so things like that. But all those things are types of things to keep in mind. That way, you know, higher keys, more difficult time, whatever. We're gonna go for this one. Oops, that one over there. Kill this guy. Oh, hey. All right, and then we can go ahead and kill this one. I was hoping these little dudes would give percentage, but they don't. It's sad, because it would be a lot more fun to pull like everything in that room just all at once, just to make up the percentage or whatever.
I've seen some tanks try to skip earlier stuff, and then we had to run back all the way at the end.
Yeah.
This stuff doesn't give anything.
Yep. It's a pain or sad, whatever. It'd just be so much more fun. Like 500 dudes versus like, you know, whatever. But it is what it is. Okay, so this last boss is honestly really odd because it feels more like a healer boss than anything, which is really strange. So DPS, just kill shit. That's really all that I got for you. Avoid puddles. You'll kind of see that as we go here. So if you have like stop, stuns, AoE, things, whatever, obviously you feel free to use them on like the tormentors to prevent the healer from having to run too far or anything like that. Also try to kind of stick towards your healer too. I don't know if it, makes it easier to put something on their head, but that way you don't LOS them and like get too far. Then they can't heal you if there's some damage that you take. Get out of that circle. And then I think these are actually soaks. Yep. Or step on them, whatever. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
That one is still super odd for me. But not too bad. Just kind of like I feel run around, do stuff, kill things, and then the healer has things to worry about. It's kind of hard to explain that one. I don't really know. I need to do it a few more times, so I do apologize for a lack of better explanation for that one. Does anyone need a champion sword?
I do not.
I'm working towards crafting one, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
So we got +6 ruby life pools from that.
Oh, ruby life pools.
Is that facetious or not?
It's just more so. Yeah, I get that one all the time. That's I get ruby life pools and what was the other one? Murder Row. I just go back and forth. But that's okay. We're here to learn them. So ruby life pools is one that I might be good at.
I think you've been excellent so far, so that sounds good.
Thanks. All right, we can do it out of 4 again. Like I said, it gives us the opportunity to not worry about the affix and
Okay.
straightforward enough. So
So do it twice, in other words.
yep.
Yep.
And then that should also be in the time ways.
Should we, is it possible to take like a few minutes break?
Yeah. Yep.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My directive is to serve you.
Kasing linis ba ng iyong canvas? Sa simula ng iyong pagpinta? O kasing tigas ba ng iyong bagong piling paintbrush? At isang malapot na pintura? Tulad
Be right back.
ng bagong silang na isang sanggol na umuha? O isang bagong liwayway paggising ng isang magiting na magsasaka? Gaano ba katotoo? Sinasabi mo, 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 first time. First time. First time. First time. Tulad ba ito sa isang bubog? Sa unang hit-hit mo ng iyong sigarilyo? O nang sala sa labat na diwa bago pa maging isang ganap na tamang hinala? Kasing pait ba ng iyong panglasa sa unang lagok mo ng iyong serbesa? O para bang kakaibang ka ba sa unang pangarap mo sa kama? Gaano ba katotoo? Sinasabi mo, 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 first time. Gaano ba katotoo? First time. Gaano ba katotoo? First time. Gaano ba katotoo? First time. Sinasabi mo, first time.
From bank.
I'm also back.
Oh, I forgot my pangolin.
How can you forget a pangolin?
Yeah, I don't know, but I love this toy so much.
That's a toy. That's awesome.
Yes, I can do the whole key like this. There's a
He looks kind of tanky.
yeah. Let's see.
Do you guys want to summon? Oh, scepter cell. Okay.
That is from the Blinding Veil, and it turns you into a raptor, and you could do the whole dungeon as a raptor. It's so cool. I need that one too. All right, this key is also pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy going on here. I do think there's a little bit more than average casters in here, so kicks are super important where we can. The big thing to worry about in this section is going to be these primal juggernauts. They hurt. So watch your feet. There's going to be rocks crashing down. And then we'll see. Forget the names of abilities. He's probably going to die before he even does it. I think this crushing smash is group wide damage. Or maybe no, it's just the tank buster. I forget what one it is, but group wide damage is a beast in this one. So the Chill Weavers are the big casters here. So if you you if you just take it out. And we kind of go to the opposite side of it here. Fantastic. Thank you for the kick. And then that's, so you want to get that out. And we'll stay away from it as best as we can. I'm really bad with ability names. I never remember them. I just know the circles. But that'll come with time, and hopefully I can do a better job of explaining it later. Why did I step on again? And now the rest of the dungeon is stupidly straightforward. There's no extra mobs really beyond this. There's a little bit of things to worry about up here with like making sure you don't pull them. A penguin on top of a dragon. But this section is kind of going around this outer ring, and it's not too bad.
There's a really important healer mechanic on this Thunderhead. He puts down a dispel on 2 people. You need to stagger that and wait for the debuff to fall off before you do the dragon dispel. If you spell both, you get just a ton and tons of damage.
Thank you. That is very good to know. I will also...
I didn't know that the first time I did manually kill the group.
Yeah. I imagine as a priest, if you mass dispel it, bam. We're gonna keep rolling. So this section, like I said, lots of casters in this place. Just kind of keep your eye out for the bigger Blood Elf people. They have all sorts of names. The Cinderweave, the Destroyer has one. I feel like everyone here kind of has a big interrupt to watch out for, to avoid just group-wide damage or someone getting absolutely blown to smithereens. It is pretty easy to accidentally pull extra here just because of the patrol, so just keeping in mind DPS. And then, yes, when he dies, he's going to get exploded. Just make sure you're out of that. Flaming Barrage from these Flame Lashers can't be interrupted, but they can be stopped. So stuns, anything like that, that will, how do you put that? Like, stop them from doing things without interrupting is super important. If it doesn't get done, it will just eat the tank alive. So I'll try my best to call those out. I usually can take care of it for the most part, but very nice if others can catch that and help out with it. So
I bust a bad hoe, nigga take your picket. Like a slut calling bitches on my cell phone. But my bitches trying to take
again, it's this Flaming Barrage from the Flame Lasher. Stuns, blinds, pushing them, like if you are a druid, shaman, whatever, all those guys, moving abilities. The first few times that I tanked this, because I kind of played during Dragonflight, but I didn't really do keys. these like flame lashers or whatever, I was like getting destroyed, and I'm like, what is happening? Learn my lesson.
Lesson being that you should be a pangolin.
Yes. Makes more tanky. Pangolin.
Dark skin, goatee with no beard. I change homes like I change clothes. Young devil in the city, an angel.
Is that similar healer dispel mechanic a thing on the flame gullet here?
No, it's just something wrong.
Okay.
I make a bitch blow balls like a gong and sing that song. But naked, both of y'all niggas be breaking hate records. The most hate done in 8.5 seconds. Why you hate Snoopy, hate Nathan, hate me? Why you hate Snoopy and hating on Warren G? Why you hate Roscoe? Why you hate the money? Cause he wanna fuck a money and go with our money. Hate the Gold D and hate the Trey D. Trey D was like, fuck them if they hate the G. Fuck y'all.
All right. That's the long, boring part of the dungeon. So this boss is kind of easy, or straightforward, again. Well, I should say it's straightforward after you do it. So there's a bowling ball mechanic, and you want to avoid that. We'll see. That's like really the only concerning thing. So we're gonna get a big ad here. Someone's gonna get targeted with a big circle. You kind of want to place that relatively close. You don't need to run it out into Narnia. So this is that circle, and you know, great spot. Start off in the corner, and then we're gonna tank on top of it, and we can cleave. Once the big firestorm guy dies, he's gonna do a big AOE circle. That's what's kind of. This is the bowling ball. Avoid that. That kills you. It leaves a fire on the ground, which kind of sucks. So if you kind of stand in an area which it's not going to cause like trouble, that's always a good idea too. By trouble, I just mean not kind of crossing out an area of the arena. The next big circle, we can drop the fire dude over here, and we kind of just keep going around like that, just making space. That is a perfect bowling ball right there, kind of out of the way, and then we can take that just kind of up there. Perfect. And it's out of the way, and now we can cleave. And then when he dies, we get all this space back. So, bowling ball, kind of more of a targets a random person, shoots out, so it's kind of hard. Again, the only thing you do is preemptively try to stand in a place that if you know you got targeted, that fire isn't going to be a huge issue. But that's it. We just kind of keep doing the same bit over and over again. A perfect spot for the circle there. that's it. And you can release it, should be right here. So this bridge area, just kind of going into the last boss, it's pretty easy to accidentally grab extra mobs on this next part, which can be pretty brutal. So just kind of be mindful of abilities. I'm going to try to tank it in a position at which we can't do that really, but just something to keep in mind. I don't think that can be stopped. Oh. So I think this guy has a similar ability from earlier where we want to stop it by stunning, moving, whatever. Doing what we can to that person. I didn't catch the name of it, but it hurts. So this is the part where everything here kind of just gets grabbed because it's very hard to not do that. But this pull is absolutely brutal, so defensives, if you got them, throughout it here. I do believe when the thunderclouds die, they do group-wide damage, so it is just a lot that kind of happens at once here.
Which staggers the damage.
All right. That's a tough one. Okay, so this boss, he's gonna do a big frontal when we. So I think it targets where the most players are, basically. So if everyone kind of goes off to the side here as we get towards him, the dragon should hopefully point that away. Oh, okay. I don't know how that happened at all. Cool. We'll take it. I always thought it like targeted where people were at. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand where this is. Everyone or two people are going to get circles on them. You just kind of want to stand on the side if you can. Kind of away from everybody. At least in a sense that we can avoid it when the winds start pushing it too. I try in a sense to kind of keep these two close together in these phases before the dragon lands. So. Big frontal, my apologies. I should have moved them. Pretty straightforward on that guy too. Not really too much that you can, I wouldn't say mess up there, but I think it's pretty straightforward. You kind of just take your circles out, avoid the big frontal, and keep smacking them. And obviously watch your feet from the wind. So
So what day did you say?
Oh, Den of Nalarak.
Thursday's perfect.
that place sucks.
Yeah. What time is it? Oh.
Den isn't the worst once you get used to it. The first part being the kind of saving all the whatever the food tribute thingies. That part can be a little messy, but I haven't perfected that. But we can certainly give it a whirl. Make everyone hopefully a little bit more comfortable with it.
I re-rolled mine with Blinding Veil.
Okay, we could do Blinding Veil if there's interest for that, so we can also get the Raptor if anyone wants.
Oh, I forgot I could do that.
If it was your key, you can't roll it. That is the only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Would anyone have a preference between Veil or Den for learning opportunity?
Right.
Well, I
It's
need
all
to learn
new.
them both, so whichever.
It's all new to me.
If there's any incentive to do the Blinding Veil, there is that cool little Raptor toy that comes out of it. And a mount, maybe. No mount. Just the little Raptor toy. I thought there was mounts from these ones. Oh, there might be. It's looking in the wrong spot.
I tell down the mouth with the bitch.
Yeah.
You can't even talk to the bitch. Nah. She fucking with
Decisions.
There's a mount on Altar of Fangs.
Okay. I was like, I swear there's one that had a couple or had some. So Altar of Fangs has one. Could be another one too. King's Rest has one. I'm totally down to do the Blinding Veil. I am very tempted because I would like to try to get the Raptor with the toy. So we can
Okay.
let that one.
That's fine with me.
Ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. The streets raise.
dollar bill, nickels and dimes on everything, homeboy, that I'm down for mine. Until we get it, we be out here on the grind. I wake up with the birds, early as fuck. Stash my dope in the cut, serve the clucks. Little bitches round the way, they know what's up. They wanna fuck, wanna try to smoke a nigga weed up. It ain't shit to flip a double up. And I love when I'm coming up. I got a thing for these suckers when they running up. Telling all y'all fools, I ain't one of us. Nigga, get a glimpse.
I was grabbing a quick snack when there's these like little Cheeto puffball thingies, but they're spicy. They get dust everywhere. All right, I think we're all here.
I might be stomach.
Until we get it, we be out here on the grind. Yeah, nigga, half a day's gone by. Gangsta fire, giving it up, just living my life. It's hard to survive without grab my 9 and pump 5, 55, 45, mini Mac 11s, gunshots non-stop. The funk pops and pops, the baby glocks. Homie, you riding or not? Me and the homies are the first to bust, and y'all cowards dying trying to be like us. Gangsta.
There we go.
Thank
you so much.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers round here die and bleed. But sex joints, nigga, are a half a key. I remember when I came up, niggas ranged up. Some creeped up, some niggas flamed up. Cross your name, I'll strike my name up.
This one shouldn't be too bad. A little bit of a longer one. So.
Mark up your hood like this. Anybody killer. DPGC, fuck y'all niggas. Deep inside, we feel like fuck y'all hood. Hell no, bitch, nigga, it ain't all to the good. We can't stop, can't be riding time. Half a dollar bill, nickels and dimes on everything. Homeboy, that I'm down for mine. Until we get it, we be out here on the grind. We can't stop, can't be riding time. Half for this dollar bill, nickels and dimes on everything. Homeboy, that I'm down for mine. Until we get it, we be out here on the grind. We can't stop, can't be riding time. Yeah, that's what's wrong with y'all niggas. Out for this dollar bill, nickels and dimes on everything. Homeboy, that I'm down for mine. All the time on the grind. Gotta get your hustle on. Don't let these bitches.
I do think there's a fair amount of casters in this one. Just keeping an eye out for those.
That nigga dance, corrupt the kingpin. Dad diligent, corrupt young God. 99 millennium 2000, like fuck a bitch. Put it in the catalogs, homie. Classics.
I'm trying to remember what the there's like a I don't know. I apologize. Get over here, big guy.
Big guy with his mouth and his belly.
Yes, the mouth belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. There's like that thing over there, but I don't know who can click them. There's a couple of them.
I'm guessing Preach probably.
We can go find out. I forget what it does, but I haven't had a chance to.
5% hey?
Yeah. There's one in the Den of Nalarok as well for druids and cooking. I think everyone can. Yeah, everyone should be able to click that big flower and grab a free little buff. I assume everyone has to individually click it at least.
think I gave everyone one of those.
Okay. We'll just keep going. Great. So, the first boss that we're coming up on here, they are a council boss that share health. So, cleaving is the best way to go about it here, spreading that damage out, because it'll deal it to everybody, kind of thing. The big thing, I think, is there's going to be 3 people get targeted with... Oh, I just pressed the button. I didn't mean to. 3 people get targeted with an item on the ground or a circle on the ground that I think is where it determines where it's going to place stuff. And then one guy is going to dash between them. And there will be lines that you want to avoid. Oh, shit, it's just automatic. So these 3 circles on the ground... They just kind of want to avoid standing between them, since there's going to be one of the guys that will dash between those. And then I think there's a soak inside of them soon here that they will glow, and someone's just got to stand in it or between it and the boss.
Yeah, we need someone on all 3.
Yep. And there we go.
So do we stand on them or right in front of them?
That's
Either works.
I am not. Okay, I was gonna say I've seen people standing in it, like to the side of it, and it worked. But from what I had been told, I thought it was between. But
If you stand in it, right when it finishes, it puts down a thing and you'll take damage from it. So it's usually better to stand like a little bit in front of it.
okay,
But still in the green part or out of the green part in front of it?
Like just outside of the green part.
Okay.
the biggest thing here is watching the kick on the pedal wing. It's like a group-wide disorient stun, whatever it is. This bridge is also particularly kind of brutal. Pulling those 2 big guys together is actually can be a key killer if you don't let the big group-wide damage abilities not overlap. So there's a little bit of timing with it. So the big dinosaur, he's going to root us all, so staying roughly stacked for the part where we all kind of get targeted with that is going to be good. This is that part. And then we can kill each other's root here. If you have things like Blessing of Freedom, Tiger's Lust, all those things that can break roots, shapeshifting as a druid should work. And then he's going to kind of send out a bunch of roots. You want to avoid stepping on these because you will just get rooted and take some damage, I believe. At a moment here, he should fixate on somebody and kind of run. Let's see if we can get out and break you out there. And once he starts fixating, you just want to make sure you are running for your life. If you kind of walk him over top of the roots, he will break those to clear up the space. So if you can lead him through them, it's, you know, a good thing to do. That should be about it. Just kind of avoid where you might get stomped back into so you don't get thrown into some other roots. And then we stack again. Puts out more of these guys. I don't know if this works. It doesn't. I think Blessing of Freedom would allow you to run around and clear up some of the roots.
Yeah.
So.
They can take
I think DKs can AMS it too.
Yeah. The arena can fill up pretty quickly with that one.
Oh, that was a long ride.
Yeah. All right. This one, we're just going to kind of grab everybody here. The pedal wing in this group, like I mentioned, has that stun to worry about, or the kick. The ads here, they will leave a little puddle on the ground when they die, so I'm going to kind of group them up. We're just going to kill them off to the side. However, these raptors will kind of jump on you, so if you do get targeted by a raptor, staying closer to the group is pretty good. But they do that little frontal, so keep that in mind.
Do they knock back?
I don't know. They do knock back. I think we're relatively safe. Alright, let's get all that gunk in the circle, because it does persist through the boss fight. It's kind of boring or lame, but it should hopefully not be a problem. But same thing here, we'll try our best to kill all these guys in the same spot. Alright, this boss is like a 2-phase boss, 2.5 phase, whatever. He's gonna transform into a bear. I guess it's random. I always thought it was bear first. Basically, everyone's gonna kind of star out. This is gonna shoot something out of you, so just make sure you're not overlapped with somebody. And then obviously watch your feet. And then there's a ton of kicks here. Again, watch your feet. I didn't realize this would randomly pick what form he started in. So again, just make sure you're not standing overlapped. Try your best to avoid tornadoes as they come out. And then he's going to go into bear form. Pulverizing strikes. This is going to be a frontal, so you guys want to like avoid overlapping that with other people. So get out of other people's frontal and stand in a way which maybe yours just doesn't hit anyone right away, kind of thing. And then we should get both of them here kind of at the same time, which can make it a little bit difficult to handle in a higher key. So
sort of intimidated by that whole bar event.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Fucking rap niggas. Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact, nigga. 32 extendos in my Mac, nigga. Spend 1,000 on some t-shirts up at Saks, nigga. I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
I don't know where it is.
Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact,
Could be close to where we came back from.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm there, but
I'll come get you.
do you have to go inside?
Mm-mm.
And
No.
down the ramp? No? Okay.
Nope. You're right across from it.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. Oh. You mean that big glowing...
This is a joke. This is so the portals that they've always used for dungeons in all of World of Warcraft. No. One of those. No. I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
All right. The cool part about Murder Row is if you get the portal for it, it's just a Silver Moon Hearthstone. I just find that silly, but I mean it's kind of like, excuse me, not Cheeto. It's kind of like one of those silly things though, like only use it in an emergency because then you have an 8-hour cooldown to all your keys. But either way, yeah, this isn't too bad. The first part's the fun part, kind of just going around killing stuff, and talking to some dudes. So there's a secret painting in here too, if anyone wants it. A housing item. I have all of the secrets for it, so we can do that after. I don't know if anyone's particular into house decor, but it's like a 10 million gold painting or something, but you can get it for like 100 gold or whatever. All right, a couple casters in these. Good to kick them. I think it's these mages doing fell missiles. Absolutely will shred somebody. I think it always goes on the tank, but helps with damage. These bribed guards and the captains, absolutely brutal. We're going to try our best to not take too many in at once. If everyone comes in here, you can see we have to go up there and talk to the snitches. Usually like a fast DPS is pretty good at doing it. Someone who can be pretty mobile. From here, I like to go down. Kind of a double, triple caster pull here with a big guy, so
And the big guy busts everyone.
yep. There we go. I am a big fan of clearing this whole hallway. More so because percentage later sucks. So if you end up in a group where, oh my gosh, this Cap Dark Guard is not getting off of you. If you have a group that struggles with the percentage in here, it may be worthwhile to consider that avenue as clearing out this area. As you guys will see, that later section, lots of deviously strong mobs. So I saw Lux grab that crystal there, so just one thing that we can also see. I believe there's a couple of them. I don't fully remember. But there's some cool items slash like unique things that you can do in this dungeon with the crystal as a currency. So if you pick it up, you can purchase like an item that lets you, like an ability kind of item thing, whatever it is, lets you deal extra damage like the first boss or maybe even later. I don't fully know. I haven't really touched them. Usually other people in my groups do it, but yeah, it's kind of a tidbit. We can always practice it or look at it again if we get another item. But that is the person we gotta talk to again. If anyone would like to do that in the back corner there. Now we can all see what it looks like. Section here for our last two dudes. Oh, this one's got the mages inside of it. Just go inside. And then we'll need someone to go upstairs in just a second and talk to the snitch. And then we're gonna go over to this other side here and kill the worms. And then we'll have the same thing. Someone will be able to go inside on the other one and then we get to make our way over to the boss. Before the boss, there is one vendor, like I mentioned, that you can use that crystal at, I believe. I don't know if there's other crystals. But inside, there is that vendor, which I believe lets you buy a gun that will do like 20% more damage. So this boss is pretty easy in the sense that you just target Mr. Nibbles. So we have to kill Mr. Naughty Man Worm before we can kill the boss. However, she's gonna constantly bring him back. So there's this frontal that it will move, so just careful of that. And then she's gonna have an AoE, and then she's gonna summon clones. We need stuns, kicks, anything that you can do at range that can get rid of these. And now we can damage her, and this is where big damage and big healing's gotta go out. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. It can be pretty brutal for damage on high keys. So stacking for AMZs or AMZs, spirit totems, things like that. Group-wide defensive-esque stuff. Super good. Obviously, do as much damage as you can to her. And then switch back to Mr. Nibbles once he's up. And then that frontal, that will move. And then she will teleport in just a moment and do that AoE. And then this is those kicks. And then we can switch back to her. And hopefully get her down here. And then everyone needs to grab their disguise here. And this is the most fun part of all the dungeons. We get to play a minigame. So if you didn't get an opportunity to run this last season, or as like heroic or anything this season. Everyone's gonna have jobs to do on this area. It's kind of hard to describe them. If you become a Beyblade, you're just gonna sweep up all the stuff on the ground. You're just gonna be spinning. If you get assigned to the food task, you will grab one of the correlating foods and deliver it to the guests at the tables. There's gonna be guys in here that need to be interrupted. I'm forgetting all of this. If you did get the clean one, you do have to manually grab the broom. But yes, I'm forgetting some of the other jobs, but try your best. We will make it through it. This is the silliest Mythic Plus thing ever. So if this is your first time doing Mythic Plus, this is not normal. This is not a normal thing.
Uh-oh. Minus satisfaction.
Uh-oh. That's all right. It's really not. They made this easier, and it will not take as much time. This has got to be like the silliest thing in any key that's ever existed. But we're almost done. I'm somehow stunned. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be also doing something with the viewers.
Yeah, there should be guys that we can kick there. All right, this hallway is honestly kind of brutal for tanks. So just keep in mind, like, if you do have a group or a tank that struggles with this, big defensives from them can help. Group-wide stuns also, just keeping these guys down while we tear them down is pretty good. Good thing about this is rolls right into the next boss. So he's pretty straightforward. The biggest thing is going to be there's going to be barrels here. Standing on the opposite side of the barrel is to how you will line up the shot to avoid it from hitting you and you taking damage. There's going to be a fell barrel. That is the only one that needs to be broken when you have a circle on you, I believe. I haven't had any other troubles not doing it or doing it any other way. So barrels are going to come down here. 2 DPS, I believe, are going to get a circle on them. Just overlap your circle with the barrel. It doesn't really matter if both people do it, just as long as that barrel gets broken. I believe it helps later on with like group-wide damage. Again, not 100% certain. It hasn't really necessarily been described any other way or have had issues. So now this is where we're all going to get targeted. 1 person per barrel. Just stand on the opposite side. It's all right if it doesn't happen, as a-okay. It shouldn't hurt too bad here, but just for later on. And then it's rinse and repeat. So barrels come down. 1 barrel will be a fell barrel. Someone will overlap. We'll go stand on it. And preemptively kind of standing near a barrel helps. But I believe he leaps in a kind of a random direction, so it doesn't always matter. But there it is. And then this is the start of the second half of the dungeon that absolutely sucks. So, gosh, this is not the fun part. Everything here just hurts. There's just a billion canisters. Nice and slow is kind of the way to go. So we'll figure it out. It's not too bad. Watch your feet in the circles. Again, if you have stuns, interrupts, whatever you can throw at some of these casters. Super appreciated. Murder Row actually ended up being the first key that I got to A10 because I was pushing my key with a couple of my people from my group, and we almost had it timed, but at the very end, we'll see, there's a couple of groups of where they put like these big giant elite mobs or whatever for the sake of like trying to make it so people can't do like skips, is what it at least feels like. And we were short percentage because I was a doofus and didn't look at a route before getting in here. And we didn't time it because of that, because I tried pulling one of the big groups. So we're going to do much better now. The Corrupted Warlocks here, absolute pains. They're going to drain life. Usually they will have a big shield that you have to kill as well before they stop doing drain life, I'm pretty sure. Or at least that's usually how it... Oh, so yes, Dark Pact here. This huge shield. And by the time we burn it off, drain life should stop, I thought. But not sure. Either way, Warlocks are a bastard in this area. So, not very fun. The Flares are kind of whatever. They do have the debuff or buff on them that makes it so they take reduced damage, but I'm not sure if those can be like cleansed off or eaten off by like druids, mages, things like that. I don't know if you can like spell steal that stuff.
The Warlock also put a curse on people. That's really cool.
Okay.
Or to just delegate it.
Alright, not too bad. I'll come up here and do a little mini boss before another boss who's kind of straightforward. Kind of a fun one, just a small arena. All right. So the big thing with this that will interact mostly with the DPS is going to be he's going to throw his axe at you. You can leave it pretty much closer to the boss, and we'll just AoE it down. And yeah, I have a frontal. Obviously, avoid that. I will kind of try to avoid pointing at you guys. And there's going to be a point where we do run around. You'll just kind of watch your feet. And we're just gonna kite him around the arena when that happens. This is just a don't overlap with people. Pretty easy. Oh, and I'll get that pointed out here. That's it. And this is gonna be the run around part. So I'm just gonna kind of keep him moving here. So if you're melee, I do apologize. There it is. Usually a higher key will get to two or three of those. All right. So this is the fun part. This is when some of these big dudes really get involved, and they are absolute just menaces. So like I said, I try to pull this area. I'll get safer pulls. So if we're going a little slow, that is why. Not that it matters right now, but everyone's just gonna get beams on them. It's gonna leave stuff on the ground, and if you touch the beam, it's gonna do tons of damage and pain in the butt. Luckily, when this guy dies, all that stuff does go away. Keep it moving here. I go join these other imps here. Hopefully avoid this guy. Oh my gosh, it's not pinging the right thing. Alright, so this pull also sucks. Bam. All right. And to the last Seki pull. Here comes those beams, so kind of keep moving your feet. I just wish he was like easier to move, constantly channeling. Come on. So the last boss here, this is a part where I think kind of gets a lot of people. It is much easier once you start kind of doing it and see it and hear it. So the first section, our first like big mechanic is going to be she's going to throw out a circle on everyone. This is a loose stack, so everyone wants to stay close, but obviously don't overlap. It is going to spawn adds. There's going to be like 3 imps from each person or so. I don't know exact count. But we want to just AoE these down. Once those are dead, during that time, there's also going to be another add. I'm going to be avoiding the big guy. It seems like a lot, but remember just to stay loosely stacked. So casters, just make sure you're in with the tank in melee DPS. But I do apologize if I seemingly am running away super far just because I do have to have this big guy. So this is the additional add that's going to be out. And this is going to be loose stack here. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. Perfect. AoE this as much as you lovely people can. And then avoid the portal. Do not click the portal just yet. And then now you can click that portal now that that wave is moved. So everyone should be able to click that portal, come across. and we'll rinse and repeat. So she's going to make us loosely stack again in just a moment. Should be about 10 seconds or so.
Recognize a real hit when you hear one posting up at the Playboy Mansion. I stomp like Gore-Tex, poetic with vortex, bouncing a jigger in California.
And avoid that portal. Make sure you don't accidentally click it. I have made that mistake myself. And then you can click it now. Once that, you know, you smacked me on my way over. Once that like green pulse, that green wave is shooting out, that's the safe way. But you want to make sure all of those casters are dead before you come over here. Well, at least if you're melee. If you're ranged, you can kill them from afar. But if you're melee, you know, you kind of want to help before we get too far. Oh, it's all the way over here. I was like, where the heck is the chest?
Suckers. This is how life should be. My girl and my peace. Don't make me remind you.
I got two, Ben.
For all my dime piece and all of my G's, hustlers and pimps with shiny wrists, making money. Cause my turn to shine and my turn to floss. While you play the game, I stomp the billboard. One thing's for sure, G's hit the door. Tone and Poke, no, Tina does not play. When she get on the mic, she say what she gotta say. And Dr. Dre and Snoop, no corrupt as ill. From East Coast to West, the unforgettable skills. Bust from head to head, sipping on Remy Red. Running from club to
Yeah,
club.
I mean, that was really good. Thank you, everyone.
Rock spots, bows and drop tops, corrupt and gangster rap.
Yes.
Tina
Nice
be
run.
running pop. It's
Nothing short of awesome.
Yes, I agree.